Hi. My husband came back. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the tripod, but my husband came back from getting gas and stuff. So I just wanted to show you how I bought these seed potatoes at a where did I get them at? I think at a nursery. And then you're just cutting the eyes. We're just going to do the eyes, and that's what gets you the. I don't have a knife. Should have got a regular knife. So you just take them like a whole potato, and you just cut the eyes. Don't yell at me for using this blade. So yeah, you don't need a whole lot, but you want to get seed potatoes because if you get the potatoes like at the grocery store, then they have like a coating on them because they have like a what's that word? Preservation or preservative, a preservative on them, and they're coated with something, and they won't grow as properly as they could if they were just seed potatoes because this one doesn't have any chemicals on it at all. So it just depends on how many eyes you want to get. I usually get maybe it just depends. I can probably get 3 potatoes out of this one. I'll bring out another knife next time. Oops. So, and I'm just going to do this whole bag right here. And this is going to be a good one right here. And then on my onions, I'll put this down for a minute. I probably shouldn't have closed that. So on my onions, I bought, oh, I think we got them at, I don't remember where we got them at. Oh, at a little stand. So these are my red onions. I'm going to plant those. They're really cute. And you want to plant them probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 inches apart because that's how big they're going to get. So yeah, there's a whole bag. I got a pound of those. And then my yellow onion. Like the yellow ones, these are really, they're really nice. I got them at a local nursery. And then my white onions. My husband likes, I like the white and the red. My husband likes the white and the yellow. So I got a little bit of each. And then come fall, when we harvest them, then we'll just tie them up and hang them. But we'll get to that in a few months. So yeah, so let me go ahead and grab my glove. I'm gonna do a quick glove. Oh, maybe I don't need it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to plant a few of them, and then come follow me. So you know that the plant is gonna get probably maybe 2 feet by maybe 1.5 to 2 feet wide. I mean, all the way around. So you want to plant them at least 3 feet apart so you have a space between them. So this is a stake here. So I'll plant it like kind of close in the beginning. And you want to go down, you don't want to go too far because they need to be able to come up and not take forever. So you want to plant the eyes down and just set them in there. I usually like to wait until I get a handful of them and just leave the last one open. That way you know where your row is at. So let me just make sure my row is straight. All right. So I usually just go like maybe 2 feet apart. And you can guess it or you can measure it with a tape measure or a hard ruler, like a yardstick. Whoops. 1, 2. We found this when I was rototilling. I rototilled. You want to get it in the same underneath the rope. When I was rototilling this last time to break it up again because it rained since I rototilled last time. So I wanted to rototill it up just to get it loose. And then I find this used to be where our old chicken coop used to be. It used to go like way out there. But the rock foundation was really bad. And every time I rototill, even though the excavator dug a lot of it out, they didn't get all of them. So that's probably going to be a pretty big plant. So you can just guess too. You don't have to be scientific about it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cover up these. And you want to kind of mound it a little bit. That way you know where they're at. So hopefully these will be grown, at least popping out of the ground. They may not be popping out of the ground by the time we get back, but they might be. So yeah, so that's how you do it. And the same thing kind of with the onions. You just pan them like 3 or 4 inches apart, probably about a couple inches deep. And then yours should be good to go. All right, so I'll catch you on the next video and I'll show you when I'm done. Thanks.